off of Judas Priest's British Steel record because it was an uncompromising record for its time, which is basically what we wanted to do. 10 songs, straightforward heavy metal, no nonsense, no gimmick, no what you see is what you get, basically.
Straight to the point.
Straight to the fucking point. And reinventing means instead of selling out or moving on to a different type of music that suits today's standards, which aren't very high in my opinion, you reinvent yourself and what you do, and you write better songs.
Kerry King is also playing a solo on Goddamn Electric. Is there a story behind that solo?
You were there.
It's pretty simple. I mean, he just, obviously we've been friends for a long time, and he called and said,
since
I hope
88, since 87.
Yeah, before we ever had a record deal, he used to come down and jam with us, and he just called and said, man, I hope you guys are coming down to see us at the, Ozfest. We're playing down there tonight. And we said, yeah, and guess what? You're going to play lead guitar on a new record. And he's like, oh, really? How am I going to do that? I said, don't worry about it, man. So just grabbed up some portable gear, went down. Slayer boys got up, kicked ass as usual. When they got done, I said, are you ready to do this? And he goes, oh, fuck, yeah. Had his tech grab his Marshall stack, wheeled it in the bathroom. I mic'd it up, played him the song one time. One take only. Bam, there he went.
I was expecting a certain animal, snake, on the cover, because that's kind of...
You got a certain animal. That guy used to work for me. His name is Dustin.
The next day we saw the picture, and all of us said, that's the cover, man. And then we all laughed about it, and then we put Elektra Records on this 2-month chase to find the perfect cover, and all of them are corny. None of them looked like what we were talking about. And
we didn't want the standard heavy metal album cover, especially with the title Reinventing the Steel. We didn't want it to come across as so pretentious. And
you called Dime up and just said, hey, man, you got to go with your heart, man. Your first instinct is it. And that picture of Dustin jumping through the fire, man, it's us, man. It's risky, it's dangerous.
It's hell-raising,
man. It's what we're all
from
about,
the South.
The fans are obviously very important to you. Do you ever, when you're making an album, do you ever think what the fans might say?
That's the
What's the question?
Wants to know if we take the fans into consideration when we're making a record.
First, always.
When we're sitting there writing songs, man, that part is not going to come across with the shit live. Leave it out. Or that part's going to slam. That's going to fucking...
Always
wait till you see what happens when we do this part, So that's big consideration.
We have a die-hard audience also, We have a good fan base, and if we did something that was not true to the fans, they'd be the first to know it. So, we stick to what we do.
Swim, you have to swallow. Today, no love.
From the big picture of the whole thing, and we really, I think we got what we wanted out of it, and that's what we shot for, and it was a lot of fun, glad I did it. I mean, it was very time-consuming and a lot of work, but wouldn't change a thing, man.
Look at the sugar on that curve.
Isn't there a danger when you're producing it yourself that you start polishing every song till it makes you insane?
Not even, because nobody knows this band better than we do, and we know what each other's capable of, and we pushed each other to every limit. They dragged every drum lick they could out of me, We pushed him, got everything we could out of him.
I wrote, and if it wasn't right, Diamond Darrell would give me the bird finger, and I'd be like, all right, man, you're probably right. Let's work on it. Let's do it again.
We worked hard on this
right.
record, man. I really do think it's the best record we ever made, man.
Oh, I'm completely happy with it myself.
You've made it very, very far without any help from radios or MTV. Does it give you more pride of what you do?
I just think it gives us more stability. We don't ever have to depend on that as a way of communicating with our fans or anything. We built it from playing live.
We're live,
and from people seeing us, and if they want to come along and be part, it's cool, but it's not anything we've relied on. So many bands come out, they got a hit on the radio, their next single doesn't click, career's over. We've been doing